Hey everybody, Kirk Williams here with a Live Inspired Moment. So glad and excited that you can be here today and join me as we launch our book club. We're going to have a summer book reading and summary and reviews. We're going to go through some of the books that I have in my library. Some of these things are on leadership, on change, on just changing your thinking, changing your perspective. And I hope you enjoy it, but I hope you join and participate as we go through this together. So I'm going to share a couple of books that I have lined up for you guys. These are things that I've read that are in my library right now, and I want to share them with you because I believe that you can be inspired, you can be encouraged, you can be motivated to make positive change in your own life so that you can be a change agent for someone else. And that's what Live Inspired is all about, and that's what I want to share with you guys today. So let me share a couple of the books that we're going to go through this summer, and I want you to get a copy of these books, read them, and then join me as we share. Sometimes we'll be doing them on video, sometimes it'll be live. I'll make sure that we share all that information with you guys on each station, whether it's on our YouTube channel, whether we go Facebook Live, whether we do it through the Anchor podcast, whatever it is, I'll make sure that we share that with you. But I want you to be a part of this. I want you to engage with me. Let me know what you think about these books, what you think about the author, how their writing came about. We want to review them, but we want to share exactly what it is that we feel about the books, and really give these authors some love, because these are all great books, and I want to promote them. I want to encourage you guys to read them, and also everybody else. So again, pick up a copy of these books, and then we'll continue on with this. But let me first start with our first book, and these are not in any particular order, but we're just going to share, and these are the books that we're going to go through in this first summer reading book summary, book club, book review. These are things. So first ones that we're going to talk about is The Fred Factor by Mark Sanborn. I've read this a couple of times. Actually, I did a leadership training on it a couple of years ago. Really love Fred Factor, and really it's just talking about how passion in your work in life can turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. So that's a powerful book that we're going to get to talk about. Another one that we're going to talk about is called Start With Why. A couple of times I've done workshops and things on starting with the question why, and this one just talks about how great leaders inspire everyone to take action. Looking forward to diving into that one with you guys. One of my favorite authors is John Maxwell, and we're going to go through this particular book. He's written a whole bunch of books, but we're going to talk about this one, Be All You Can Be, a challenge to stretch your God-given potential. Every one of us has a God-given potential. It's time that we stretch it so that you can be all you can be. We'll talk about that. One of my favorite guys in the world, Pastor Benny Perez, he happens to be my pastor. He wrote a book called Both and Ministering in Between Life's Extremes. And while it's about ministering, I believe that it gives all of us, whether you're in ministry or not, leadership or not, family, it all gives us a different perspective. Instead of and or, it's both and. Okay, so we're going to really dive into that. It's not either or, it's both and. That's what the name of the book is, and looking forward to that, getting to that with Pastor Benny Perez. I'm hoping that we can have Pastor on the podcast or doing a little interview with him at some point. We'll see if he's available for that. Then we also have Chip and Dan Heath's book, Switch, How to Change Things When Change is Hard. We all know that change is hard. We're going through change right now, and it's been difficult for us to deal with some of that change. Switch is going to be one of those books that is going to help us through that particular change. All right, another one of my favorite guys, Tim Story, his Comeback and Beyond, How to Turn Your Setbacks into Comebacks. Love Tim Story, and he's going to share his insights with us through his book, and we'll dive into that. One of my best friends, good friend of mine, Johnny Williams, The Encouragement Specialist. We talked about his book many times before, and we're going to go into his quotes. These are all authentic, genuine quotes from Johnny himself in his book, Something to Think About, 369 Steps to Self-Awareness. So looking forward to getting into that with Johnny. And then another one, again, I told you already, favorite author is John Maxwell, so we're going to go into another one of his books, and this one is Developing the Leader Within You 2.0. So love that. It's all new. Man, we're going to really go through a lot of this leadership development with John Maxwell, and then finally we're going to go into Legacy Now by Phil Muncie, why everything about you matters. And that's one thing I want to end with as we talk about this book club. Everything about you matters. And that's one of the really key components that we have with Live Inspired, is that you matter. Everything that you do matters, and who you are matters. And that's our encouragement to you, and that's why I want to bring this book club to you, and I want you to participate with us. So again, this summer we'll have a schedule. We'll get into these, look at these books, go pick them up, pick up a copy of it. You can get it on, Barnes & Noble online. You can, go and get a hard copy if you can find them with these stores, right now. But Amazon is a great place to get books too. So again, go and find these books, start reading them, and look forward to the schedule that we send out, and then communicate and be a part of the conversation with us as we dive into these different books to help you live your inspired life. So again, this is Kirk Williams, Live Inspired Moment. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of the book club that we're going to do this summer book reading. And in all things, we want you to be encouraged, stay positive, and live an inspired life, and looking forward to it. Hey, join us. Looking forward to this whole, experience that I'm going to have with you guys. Let us know if you need anything. Let us know what you think about it, and just engage with us. We look forward to it. With that said, enjoy your day. God bless you. Love you. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.